So make some space. Oh, no, and then just Brian said he would do it, but I feel a little bit wrong. The weight sinking. So sink your weight, sink it, head floating up, chin tucked in. We're breathing in and out. Nice and relaxed. Very good. So,
well, if people are here, you want me to say, have you pressed record?
yes, no, I have pressed record. I have pressed record. So we've got this week and next week. And then for those of you on Zoom, I'm away for 2 weeks on the next 2 Wednesdays. Just turn the waist, just let the arm really relax. And so next week's the last official week, but I am actually continuing my Thursday morning at 10 a.m. on Zoom classes. So if you send me an email, I can give you the link for the 10 a.m. class on the Thursday. I'm carrying on with those, otherwise I'll just get bored when I'm on holiday, so it's quite nice to do something. I've been told the face, unless the Wi-Fi really isn't working, but we'll carry on. So yeah, do come to the Thursday morning on Zoom class if you can. So we're all breathing. We're nice and tall through the head. Think nice for that. So notice that the arms and the shoulders are relaxed. Relax the elbows and wrists, palms of the hands. Gently breathe in, gently breathe out. Oh, dear. Feel ground, your contact with the ground. And then very gently, you're just going to raise the arms. And bounce. Deep breathing, very nice. Keep breathing some more. And shake. Deep breathing. And nice and slow. Breathe. Up. So if you're doing this from the chair, it's slightly, the mechanics are slightly different in that you go slightly forwards and up, forwards and up, forwards and up when you're in a chair. So it's a bit more dynamic in the chair. And just let the arms drop. So we'll really feel, and the chin is tucked in, and really feel that. Yeah, and when you're doing it standing up, it's what's quite is exciting for me. There we go. We're all breathing, we're all breathing. Let the arm drop and then come up, drop and then come up, drop and then come up, drop and then come up. Keep breathing some more, very good. 4, 3, 2, and 1, and then you turn the palm up. So have this nice open feeling in the chest. Four, 3, 2, and 1, change. Keep breathing, very good. Four, 3, 2, and 1. And
Near my elbows cracking.
oh, that's okay. As long as it stays on, it's all right. All right. So there's yeah, the cracking thing. That's just something that happens as we get more wise and mature. Yeah. we get cracky joints, it's just one of those things, but it's best to keep moving, so the important thing is the mobility. 4, 3, 2, 1, nice and relaxed. Forwards and back, so just feel that nice, gentle turning. Deep breathing, very nice. Staying down. Relax around the shoulders. So we're all breathing. And we're tall through the spine. So feel the head float, feel the hips sink. Breathing in, breathing out. Very nice. Okay, let's do this one because I like this one. It's the one I've done with Emma Scuba. It just feels great. Just let the arms sweep. Just let the arms sweep. Marvellous. Look at that. I'm trying to think what would be a good one to do. I quite fancy going through the Budweiser gin actually. The 8 strands of the brocade, you know, with the owl and all that. Because it's quite good fun, that one, and it's nice for the whole body. It's a good workout for the whole body. Very nice. Very nice. And then go to monkey pose. Monkey pose. Very good. Deep breathing small. Relax shoulders, very nice. Okay, and then just shake out. Fantastic. Let's just do some basic joint mobilisations just to make sure all our joints are happy and content. And then we'll have a look at the bud run gym. And then we'll have a look at that section of the form we've been working on. With a single width, it's wave hands like clouds and single width. Although they don't call it wave hands like clouds in Chen, they call it something else. But I know it as wave hands like clouds. So let's just start with the shoulder. Just go like this. 1, 2, 3. And then Rosemary, if you know whenever Scuba's starting her horrible o'clock in the morning classes again, because I tuned in this morning and she wasn't there. So it's most disconcerting. Thanks, mate. And then we go in the other direction because 2, 3, 4. We're just doing shoulder things. So we've just had 2 blokes arrive on Zoom, which is great. So that's good. 1, hello, blokes. 2, 3. One of them's driving. So don't join in when you're driving. Just listen. 5, 6, 7, 8, and then the other side, 1, 2, 3. So we're just softening our shoulders, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there's 5 people in the computer, 4 of us. Brilliant. Okay. So bird folds its wings, small version. So I'll come a bit closer so that people can see. So if we just, there's my shoulders. So I'm just going like that. So I'm rotating and then rotating, but a small one, very small, and you're feeling it in the shoulder joint. You're feeling the rotation in the shoulder joint. Okay, we just do that for a bit, just to. So when Mike does his exercise, he does it small first, and you can. That's nice, isn't it? You can really feel very good for the shoulders.
It's the neck.
The neck, all right, yeah. Well, we can do the neck after the shoulders. When I've done it with Simon Hanna, Simon says, do the shoulders before doing the neck, because then it works better. And he's a clinical exercise guy, so I tend to do what they say because they're level 5 at least, and I'm only a level 2, 3. So now we go like this, and we do a bigger version. So you open, and then the back's opening, and then you open the chest like that. See, so we're just. Five. Oh, that's good. 6. It's a good little exercise for the back. 7 and 8. Okay, pen waves its wings. So you turn the waist and then you float the hand up, rotating the shoulders, round and down. Feel that rotation in the shoulder joint, feel the waist turn, so you're turning the waist. We're breathing. It's not. And the other side. Okay, very gently turn the head to one side. Then come back to the middle, turn the head to the other side. 1, we'll do this 8 times. 2, 3, 4, 5. So if you've got a stiff neck, do your shoulders first, then do the neck. 6, 7, because that's what Simon says. 8.
It's only a personal thing because that's where I got the damage.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Well, no, but it's good to mobilise when in class we want to try and mobilise all our joints because then we can move better. This is worth it. Now we do the semicircle. So you go down and semicircle, you go up to one corner, go down and semicircle, you go up to the other corner. 1, 2. And you can have a play around when you're at home and you're practicing this at home. You can have a play around like looking at different speeds. You know, sometimes if you do it slowly, it feels different. So if you do it a bit quicker, and it does different things, and it's all good stuff.
It creaks.
Yeah, don't worry about the creaking. As long as your head stays on, it's absolutely fine. Yeah, creaking's kind of natural as the the fluid viscosity in your joints changes as we get older. So you get a lot of cracks and things. And 8. And you come back. And then what you do is you bring your ear to the shoulder. So the ear goes towards the shoulder. And you just like hang there. Just, and breathe. Just let that, just feel that gently stretch. So you want both shoulders to go down. And then you put it back where you found it. And then you do it on the other side. And then we'll just look down. Back to the middle. Down. The middle. 3. 4. 5. Yeah, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Other way. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Up, down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and small circle. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Small circle. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and rotate on. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and backwards. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, over and under. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then the big one. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, it's quite a big one. It's like saying hooray, isn't it? 6, 7, and 8. Fabulous. And then that was so good to do it in the other direction. 1, 2, 3. Think happy thoughts. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Fantastic. Okay. Yeah, hands on the hips. Circle 1, 2, 3. So yeah, and also if you do the neck, you have to do the back as well, because obviously it's connected through the spine. 7, 8. And the other direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Fabulous. Right, let's just shake it. Let's do some knee things and some foot things. We just do that. Pick the shoes off, yeah. Shoe. So this is a good one for balance act. Just gently work on balance. Yeah, welcome back. So, what we're going to do, and then we'll lift the 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is a bit tricky with the chair, but it's wing it. 9, 10. Right, now the next one, you can do in a chair. You might, those of you that are having to balance it, might want to do this in a chair. I'm just going outside, outside, inside, inside.
I'll try that.
We're doing that. I'm going to do it standing up, but just so you go outside, outside, inside, inside. You can lean a bit in the chair. You can lean a bit if you want to do that. Yeah, right. Okay, so let me show you. Those of you that are standing up, you've got 2 options. You can do the sort of stationary version, or if you're feeling enthused, you can do the hopping version, which this morning when we did the hopping version in Burwell, they said it looks like what were they called, those 2? Morecambe and Wise, and then they said actually if you were doing it Morecambe and Wise style, you have to do this with your hand. You didn't know they did Tai Chi, did you?
Yeah.
So this is the Morecambe and Wise version.
Yeah, the singing song, sorry.
Only if you can sing and do that at the same time. So you've got options. You've got that way, or you've got the Morecambe and Wise version. I can't do that way. I can't. Oh God, that's really hard. But anyway, I'm just going to do it the normal way.
What's no?
Well, yeah, that's why I giggled. So, yeah, I don't know if you can hop in a chair. Hang on. No, that's really hard. Yeah, you can even try and hop in your chair. Excellent. I've never tried that before.
First for everything.
First for everything. Right, but if you do the hoppy version, you might want to not do it very long because it really gets your heart going very fast. So I'll try that one at home. You know, if you're really bored, then just do the hoppy version. But we do it with the arms opposite. That's hilarious. And then we tried it. We tried it in Burwell this morning to much hilarity. It was great. So anyway, there we are. We'll start this side first, and we'll do it 5 times, and then we'll do that side 5 times. Okay, so what could possibly go wrong? Here we go. 1. See, this is boring now. 2. In the hopping version. 3. That's better. Oh, I'm much happier. 4. And 5.
Which one?
Yeah, I'm doing the hopping version. You just do what you want. But now we're doing it this side, and do it with the arm movement that I got shown this morning. But apparently that's very funny, but oh well. Here we go. Ready? And begin. 1, 2, 3. Whoops. Can't do it. 4. Oh, it's and 5.
No.
Right. Oh, I'm going to do one more to try to 5 again. Oh, that's it. Don't worry about it. Tell us.
Right, your arm seems to be in the wrong place, isn't it? When you're-
Right. It's a bit like Levi plays with his toe. Levi plays with the toe. It's a big one. We can have a look at Levi if you want. Okay, well that's enough of that. Let's go back to that. I like that version. That was fabulous. So get your legs going. So that works your hips and your brain. Yeah, very good. So I think we've warmed everything up. Okay, yeah, let's do. Oh my goodness. Let's go through the button gym. So you cross the interlock the fingers, and we go breathe in Breathe out, go onto tiptoes. Breathe in. Breathe out. Like that. I think that's right. Let's move this hair out of the way. We do it 4 times. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. So as the hands go down, that's when I go down. Rather than go down too early. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. So what I do is I come up. And then as I breathe out and come up, that's where I go on the tiptoes. Then I breathe in. I breathe, it works the balance, doesn't it? Was that 4 times? I think that was 4 times. Right, everybody's favourite, bend the bow to shoot the arrow. So you come in like this, you come up. So this is my variation on what I did with Mark, and then we come down, and sound effects optional. If you really have to, you can go, if that helps. And then you come in, stay low, and we come up, step, oh, there we are. It's better, isn't it? So that's another one they like to do in Burwell. It's a fun village, Burwell, isn't it? Is it a town there? Like this, and then, so when you're teaching this, it's what you do. It's what you do. So you come up, you step out, and you, oh, there we are. And don't forget your John Travolta fingers, and then this is murder. So we're just doing it by very nice. Sink your hips, and you can do a baby version. You don't have to go as deep as me. You can just go to bed. I'm doing it big because I'm practicing my horse stance, and then. Oh. 7, oh thank goodness for that. And 8. This is what you call character building. We all got characters now. So then the next one is you come up, breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, yeah, they turn towards the bottom hand. Right. Then breathe out. Then wise owl looks around. Breathe in, breathe out. Then breathe out. Just feel the chest open. Hands on the hips, get into a horse stance, and then we've got the bear hiding its tail. So we look, we swing, We look. We swing. We look. So I've seen all sorts of variations of this, and they're all good. But this is the one I did with Mark. And what's more? And then back. Okay, so the next one we're going to do ever the scuba's variation on this one. So start here like this, touching with the focus gaze. So go 1 and back, 2, back, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then you turn your head, go out to the side. 1, 2, 3. That's it. Staying like you sat on a horse at the same time. 4, 5. Looking with a focus gaze. Touching the focus gaze. 6, 7. Nice. And 8. Right, now here's where it gets fun. So then we do 4 of these. We go 1, 2, 3. It's double cannon fist. 4. And then we go out to the side. 1, 2, 3, and then you come back. That's much more fun, isn't it? And then we do the slightly more involved one, the heaven and earth one. So you don't need to knock the fingers this time. You just come up, breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in. Rest your hand on your back, breathe out, stroke it down. Breathe in, grab your toes and stretch up the legs. Breathe out, sink the hips. Oh, never mind. Breathe in, you can sort that out later. I haven't got a sewing kit, unfortunately. Breathe out.
Yeah, but you got down far enough to see it, Freddie.
You got enough to see that your hem had come down. That's fantastic. Well done. I bet you, and you got back up again. She's even.
I stopped inches away from the floor.
Yeah.
That's lying.
So Brenda's the bendiest, bendy Brenda, and then we come up. Oh dear. Breathe. Breathe. I've got the giggles now. Breathe out. Breathe in, stretch. So you stretch like that, you see. Breathe out and sink down. Breathe in. And out. We'll just keep going. If the breathing pattern's too slow, just do what feels natural. I've definitely got more flexible, that's good. Breathe in. Breathe out. Hands on the hips, that's it. And then you breathe out and stroke down, back to the legs. Grab hold of your toes, stretch.
Get your knees straight.
Yeah, he actually does straighten his knees, which is very unusual in Tai Chi. But it stretches your hamstrings. Breathe out. And one more time. Okay, then we have this one. Oh. And oh, I like that one. It's great.
It's if you bend your knees.
Yeah, you bend your knees a bit, so and you just let the arm, let the heels come up, and then you just land, and there's a little bit of a bounce there as well. It's like you're in a bit of a having a bit of a mood, yeah. Oh, you know. Oh no, not all road works. Oh, you know, stuff like that. That would be a good one if you get stuck behind a roadwork or a shut road or a traffic light and it's
Yeah,
taking-
that
that would help. Okay, let's go back to that. So that was the bad one, June.
If I get stuck in the new key.
If you're vegetable, stuck on your tall ship.
No, I go there by bus, and last
Oh, you
time
go
I
there
went
by
by bus. The New Key Festival,
Yeah.
had just finished,
Ah,
and there was traffic jams everywhere.
yes.
I
Yes.
found it very hilarious.
Well, there seems to be an awful lot more traffic jams these days, even in Cambridge, it's just never ending. So we're just doing silk reeling. Beautiful, very nice, look at that, aren't we clever? Fantastic. We are all achieving. Sorry. Ah. There we go. So we just get that, and you feel the waist turn. You want to transfer the weight and turn the waist, and this is really relaxed. It's very relaxed, very relaxed. That was so good. We'll do the other side. So there we are. So yeah. I'll practice that Morecambe and Wise version at home because I haven't quite got it, had I? It's quite good. And I can really feel got my heart going, and also it's very funny. Apparently, I've been that makes they all thought it was they all kind of fell about laughing when one of them did that, and then they all went, oh, ha, ha. And I was like, okay, I don't understand, but that's all right. It's all good. Okay, and then just sneak the other hand in. Bring your feet in a bit so it's not too. So. Soften the arms more. Turn the waist, sink the hips, sink it. So we've got just enough time to look at the bit we've been looking at. So I'll just show it from here. And then it goes right hand to the left, step across, and then the left hand goes like that. So
Yeah, sequence, right?
yeah, I'm just showing you. This is what it looks like. This is mirror side. Then you bring your hand to there. You bring like that and like that. And then you step out with your left foot. 1, 2, 3. We'll do 4. 4, and then like this. And I'll do it, have to do it that side. And then your right foot forward, left foot behind. Then you turn around. So then you end up facing like that. So that's your right hand, your left hand. I can't mirror that bit, otherwise my brain lost. So you'll be facing the opposite way. and that's before we do the kicking section. So just for completion's sake, so we go, it goes down there, and then this is the fun bit, you go all the way down, and then you stretch up like that, and then you go like that, and then you go like, well, we'll have a look at kicking after I get back from the break. But what we're going to do, we're just going to do the stepping bit. And if you're in a chair, you just have to kind of be. So, that way. And then you can kind of do your own thing really. And then how are you going to do the kick? Let's find out. Oh no, you can still kick. You can still kick in the chair. Well, that's good to know, isn't it? Fantastic. So you can still join in. Very good. So yeah, let's go from the pushing to the corner, and you're in left cat stance. Left cat stance. Now turn the waist. Make a fist with the right hand. Fist to the right corner. Left underneath, there like that. And then what you do is you step out with your left foot, and then you turn, you transfer the weight, and you turn and push to the front corner. Bring the hand over, hold the ball, transfer the weight, rotate the ball now, step up with your left. So in left cat stance, I will turn round, so my brain is up. And then you step, rotate, shift. Step up. Step out. Step in. Step out. Step in. Step out. Step in. Step out. Now have your left hand underneath the right. Transfer the weight. Press both hands out to the side. Step your right foot forward. Cross the hand in front. So step your right foot forward. Cross the hand in front, and then like this. That's it. Very good. Very good. Everybody. Look at this is what it looks like. Oh, the mirror opposite. So let's just explore the cloud hats with the so we can do this like this. You can do it as a stepping, and then you can do it as a zigzag stepping exercise. Forward, 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 and back, 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 and forward, 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 and back, back. Back. Or you can just do it with one arm. This is quite nice. And like that. Back. Back. Forward. Forward. Back up. Like your ice skating. So you can do it with one arm, you can do the one arm version. And then if you want, you can do the two arm. And then eventually you just kind of move around. Let's see what we can. 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. You can turn it into a Janwoo, the health dance. Just move around. Right, straight come on. Let's go in the other direction. Let's start reading number 2. So 1, alas, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. So hours of fun with silk reading exercises. So long as it's not middle winding. Oh, middle winding, everybody's favourite.
I can't get that at all.
Many people can't.
It's during the many.
Yes. Was it few are chosen, isn't it? What's the name of the many are called and few are chosen? Yeah,
Many are called, but few are chosen.
yeah. Where's that from? I can't remember. I'm sure we did it at school, the school assembly. I'm sure I had that at school assembly.
The apostles.
Yeah, it sounds a bit Bible, doesn't it? So
Yeah.
and the other side. There we go. Oh, lovely. Let me just. Oops. So, and we're all breathing. Marvellous. And then now we're going in the other direction. Oh no. Oh, well done, everybody. And then for fun, we can do our little. Well, I'll go back a bit first, and then I'll go forwards. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. This is the one we've been working on. So it's all in the waist tone, all in the waist tone. So you turn the waist, turn the waist. So you feel that lower back. And then what you can do, you don't have to play around, you can try both directions, but maybe next week. So how would that work? Oh, I can't work it out. So, yeah. Marvellous. Okay, so we'll just go back to that one. Oh.
This is the one I do the most. And I'm saying,
Yeah, I do this one a lot. If I'm waiting for the kettle to boil or with porridge to cook, or there's a parcel delivery, or I'm waiting, I'm on hold, I'm contacting the bank
Yes.
or the NHS or
When
whatever.
call's important to us, hang on for the rest of your.
Yeah, your call is support to us. You are 50,000 in the queue. Well, I was phoning because my phone provider's now swapped for another one. They said we're experiencing a higher volume of calls. You may need to wait for up to an hour. So I just thought, okay, so I put it on speakerphone and I just did this.
yeah,
And it was great. I don't know how long I was there for. It felt wonderful. So yeah, it's a very good one. You don't hardly need to remember anything at all, which is an advantage, and you get to practice lots of Tai Chi principles at the same time. So it's an excellent exercise practice. You can do it with a bit of a bounce as well. That's quite fun. So nice. What I'd like to finish off with, we started a bit late, so we'll spill over a bit. It's a couple of Phoenix exercises from Emma Scuba. So we've got this one where you have your foot behind and you're on your like that, and there's a slight lean, and then you're doing like the wild goose arms, but there's a slight lean, and if you fancy, you can. Oh, it's another one of those ones, isn't it? And then we just like that. There we go, marvellous. So it's the flying phoenix. Flying phoenix. Now, if you don't want to fully fly, you can just be hedging your bets with phoenix, where you just do that, or you can just let the foot on. So as I lift don't kick the chair. As I lift the leg up, I sink in this other leg. So I'm not going up, I'm actually going down. That's it. It's a good one for the shoulders. Let's do one more time inside. Marvellous. Now the next one you do sort of go up. We'll do the arms and then we'll do legs. So it's like this, like a petal, like a flower head, and then you come up like that, and then you come back. So it's like you're catching a ball, and then you come up. And then we've got the arms, so we transfer the weight and we kick. So it's a bit like urchin from the second of the 18 set. It's a bit like the urchin. And then we go, and this is called Happy Phoenix. Happy Phoenix. And when I've done this with the Burwell lot, every now and then we go, happy! And that seems to help. happy, if you're having a rubbish day, do Happy Phoenix and you'll feel much better. So think joyful and exuberant thoughts. And it's a good one for balance, coordination. Just like you're in the chorus line, you know, and you've got your, one more time, marvellous, look at that, great. So there's a lot of things along those sorts of lines. We've run out of time, unfortunately. I was hoping to do dragonfly. Dragonfly skims the water, but we'll have a look at that because now we've got lovely relaxed hip joints. Dragonfly skims the water, and this hand's higher than that one. This version, there's a hand that's higher than the other one. Like you've got a football that's going down the shoulders, and also there's the hopping version of the dragonfly. So you go, and that just looks silly. So that's the one Nathan liked. Nathan liked that one.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, when he comes, we'll do that just for him. Yes. Okay, enough of that. So let's do the. No worries. Thanks, Martin. I'll pay you later. So we'll just actually we will finish off with it. Dragonfly skin water. You can do it in the chair. You can do it in the chair. See, actually, it's easier in the chair because you're not having to stand on one leg. And you don't look weird at all, do you? No. It's the opposite. It's the opposite leg. Yeah. I know. Now you can do it with the foot touching the floor. All right. Well, due to popular request, we'll look at this one at close detail next week because that's quite a lot to do in the last minute of the class. So let's go. Right. Note to self: Dragonfly skims the water masterclass next week. Oh, you'll be on the boats. You'll be looking at the boats.
I'll be looking at the boats, taking money and just.
Well done.
As they go on this boat.
Do you get to go on the boat yourself?
Oh, I've finished up sailing.
Right.
I usually go I go to the receptions.
Do they drink lots in those receptions?
Oh boy.
Okay,
Get a Russian boat and see how much you can drink.
fantastic. I like finding out cultural things. It's really good. So we're doing triple heater. We're doing triple heater. So we come up and down. That was nice. So Martin, for those of you, he's one of the people of the Tai Chi who did the rehabilitation training with me and with Mark, and he was the one that played Chariots of Fire theme tune while we were doing some Tai Chi to much hilarity. Very, very funny. Only because I put him up to it. But anyway, and then I said, oh, it looks like Chariots of Fire, because we're all moving really slowly. And then with ba, ba, you know. Brilliant. So, here we go, breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. So we've balanced our triple warmer, and now we're embracing the tiger and returning to the mountain. And thanks so much for coming. Otherwise, it'd just be Billy Nolan's here. That's been. I look forward to it. Yeah, me too. So yeah, do try and come on the Zoom on Thursday. Or you could just meet up and do DIY Tai Chi like my Indian lot had to when I got stuck on the A10 and not allowed to come in one more time. They did it themselves and they rewarded themselves with an extra long tea break. It's great. Yeah, we didn't need you at all, they said when I come back the next week. Oh, going, I approve. And then putting the face. So we're all going to look super young now, you know, smooth. And then, oh, facelift, 1, 2, 3, marvellous, 4, 5, fabulous. And then rub the hands together again. Oh, great. Yeah, okay, and then embrace the tiger. So just check. So hopefully we've got nicely mobile joints. I will have a look at the dragonfly skims the water health exercise, that's good. Well, it works balance as well, actually, it works balance. And one more time. And then make a fist with the right hand, left hand over the top, feet together. And back. Right. Fantastic. Okay. So yeah, dragonfly skims the water next week because that's a really good one for balance. And yeah, cool.